Hi, my name is Michelle Alva, and I'm going to share with you 3 self-love tips in this video. Take a moment right now and ask yourself, on a scale of 0 to 10, how much do I love myself? And comment down below. I'm curious. 10 is, I love myself no matter what. I accept all my flaws, and I just embrace all of who I am, exactly as I am. Can you imagine what that would feel like if you're not a 10 yet? And what would you like to be? Some people say, oh, if you love yourself, you're selfish. And the word love myself, like they refuse to say, I love myself. And so where are you in that relationship with yourself? I'm curious. Tip number 1 is to believe that you are love. When you believe that you are love and that you're flowing the energy of love, it's so much easier to love yourself. If you believe that you are not lovable, if you believe that you're not worthy of being loved, then it's going to be impossible to love yourself. So step number 1, it's all a mindset, it's a belief. And so you can write down, I am love. I am love. You can comment it down below. Just write it. I am love. I decide to be love. I am open to being love. I choose to be love. I give myself permission to be love. And then you can repeat all of those different declarations that you are love and record them on your phone. And that's my tip for number 1. That's all that. To declare that you are love. And a lot of us, we think that love is something that we get from other people. And that's called codependent love. And so what I'm talking about is interdependent love. Love from the inside out. And it turns out from everything that I've learned in quantum physics and energy healing that what we attract is what we are. And so think about it. If you don't feel you are love, you're not going to be able to attract loving relationships into your life. If you judge, criticize, and analyze yourself all the time and you're really hard on yourself, you're going to attract people that criticize you, that are hard on you, that judge you. And I know this firsthand because this is how I lived my life. I thought I wasn't lovable. My dad left when I was 12. My parents got a divorce. And so I thought that there was something wrong with me. I thought, why doesn't my dad keep in touch or send my mom some money? She was raising 3 kids all on her own. And I just assumed that I'm not interesting, I'm not important. And I feel like I literally was depressed most of my teenage years. And also the way that I came into relationships with people and men. Daddy issues, have you heard of that? Today I could talk about it like this, but believe me, it weighed heavily most of my life. And I'm very conscious today now on how I'm interacting with people, and if I'm aware of where am I coming from. Do I want someone to just pay attention to me and desire me because I'm feeling so empty inside? I used to be like that, and I don't have to be embarrassed about it because I know a lot of us are living like that. And so if you're one of those people where you just want to get texts from men or from the, whoever you're interested in, because that makes you feel good, but then underneath it all, you're really not feeling fulfilled, that's called codependent love. And it's when they talk about toxic relationships, those are the relationships where it's not sustainable to be in relationships like that. You can't actually thrive when you're in those type of relationships. So step number 1, I love myself. I am love. I decide to be love. I choose to be love. And the belief is where everything begins. Self-love tip number 2, create self-love rituals in your life. Rituals that stimulate the love hormone, oxytocin. And so a beautiful ritual to do every single morning is to lay in bed, stay in bed, and take a deep breath in, opening up your body and feeling yourself as the loving being that you are, open-bodied, open-hearted, open legs, open. Love is all about opening, being vulnerable, being expansive, growing and thriving in love. Love is uplifting. Love is freedom. The love hormone, oxytocin, circulates more when we breathe with our diaphragm. And so that's tip number 2. Breathe with your diaphragm and open up your body to receive full, beautiful, expansive breaths. And you're still in your bed, starting the day this way, all open, in love, deciding to be love. And then step number 3 is to cultivate some type of self-massage ritual. Because when we massage ourselves, we're actually stimulating the love hormone, and it's also a form of intimacy with ourselves. And so the more you touch and pay attention to yourself, the more you commune and be intimate with yourself. And intimacy doesn't have to be just sexual. So you can be intimate with your neck and intimate with your head and intimate with your heart and intimate with your belly, intimate with your legs, intimate with your booty. And so this relationship that you start to cultivate of intimate touching, loving touch, it also gives you a reference of yourself. And so for those people that are codependent, that identify only with getting your love from someone else, this is a wonderful way to create interdependent love, where we are allowing ourselves to feel that we are our own source of uplifting sensations, feeling the acceptance also that comes from touching yourself. Because sometimes women say, I don't really want to touch my belly, Michelle. You know, I've had 3 kids and a lot of stretch marks, and I had a C-section, and it always bothers me on the right side. And so the more you just be with yourself and touch yourself and massage yourself and feel yourself intimately, you can keep staying with yourself no matter what sensations arise, what emotions come up. And then that's going to teach you to stay with yourself and be committed to being with yourself. And so I used to struggle with commitment, and commitment really with myself. I used to check out and dissociate and leave myself because I didn't want to feel all the stuff that I was holding on inside, which was a lot of sadness from when my dad left. And so I literally would be busy. I would focus on other people, and I would put myself last, because really there was so much I didn't want to deal with for so many years. I lived like this, and I held so much tension in my body. So these 3 tips that I've just given you are such a powerful first step to really loving yourself. And so I highly recommend clicking down below and signing up for the meditation to process and release emotions. And it's going to teach you how to love yourself even more by holding space for your emotions and being emotionally balanced and able to be navigating through all your feelings. The journey to self-love is sometimes a painful one because we have to let go of what's not working. And so, trust me folks, I've been through it so much that I created the Self-Love First virtual online program where we are all going to marry ourselves at the end of this 5-week journey. So you're going to get a ring, and we're going to do a ritual, and you're going to vow to yourself and commit to yourself. I married myself a year ago. I was really attracting emotionally unavailable men most of my life, and it was because I was emotionally unavailable to myself most of my life. I protected my heart. I disconnected, I had trauma, and I just learned to hold. And it was really hard to have really intimate, vulnerable relationships because I didn't have that with myself. And so I have done so much healing around this that I can honestly say today, I know how to love myself. I'm here, I'm sharing really vulnerable stuff, and I'm okay with it because I've overcome that disconnect. And I don't want to keep it to myself. I feel so much more enriched in love, and the love that wishes to flow through me. El amore, that's in Italian. That's why I wore this shirt. Love. And so I notice my health. I have an awesome immune system. I'm literally never sick. I feel energized. I feel so inspired and creative. And I know the benefits of loving yourself, which means letting go of all the shame, all the guilt, everything that got in the way of you, realizing that you are love all along. That's really the journey. And so click down below if you want to receive that free guided meditation, and join me for the Self-Love First with Marry Yourself ceremony, this 5-week program that I've created where we get to go on this journey together. And it starts September 13th. So message me if you want to learn more about it. I also teach yoni healing and sexual empowerment and Wild Women of Abundance online classes. These are all group classes. However, you also get a one-on-one session with me by joining those classes. And if you do sign up for a series of 6 to 10 sessions with me, it's included. All my programs are included when you sign up to work with me one-on-one. So if you would like to learn more about my coaching programs, my online programs, or my community classes that I have every month, like a free full moon meditation every single full moon for the rest of the year, I've committed to these full moon activations of abundance. And you can click down below to get all the details on all the different classes. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and write to me with your challenges. I want to hear about what struggles you're having that I can make a video about, create a meditation around. I'm here to serve. And the more I feel so inspired by the results of all my clients, the Wild Women of Abundance, a lot of them have become the Alva Method practitioners in training. And so I'm training 12 women now for the rest of the year, 6-month program they signed up for, where I'm going to be teaching them this approach and how they can work with other people in whatever it is that they desire to do, their own unique way, that their spin on it. I'm here to nourish them and nurture them to the next level of healing, which is all about teaching you how to be your own medicine woman, medicine man, greatest healer for yourself. Because that's really truly where it's at. Being love and harnessing your healing power, which is the power of love. So it all ties in beautifully. And it doesn't stop there. We also get connected with our sexual energy, because that truly is to embody wholly connected all of who you are. We are sexual beings. We are loving beings. And when I talk about sex, I'm really talking about creativity, full authenticity, and just being completely connected to the power that radiates through you. Join me on this journey. I can't wait to share more with you. Thank you.